All right, question one. Can you tell us about yourself? Well, my name is Billie Keelen. I teach at St. Edward the Confessor School. I am a teacher and athletic director there. It's in Metairie, Louisiana, and I've been there for 12 years. Why did you start a career in education? I love working with children, and I wanted to help them learn about the world they are living in. If you could have any other job, what would it be and why? Not sure. It would be one with better money, that's for sure, but it would still have to be working with children because that's where my true love is working with kids. How are kids different now than 30 years ago? Our technology and culture has changed. More households have both parents working and relying on technology to babysit their children for some of them. We are in a world with more advanced tech than we had 30 years ago. So kids are definitely, I'd say, more self-aware of what's going on in the world now than they were 30 years ago. How is teaching different now than 30 years ago? Well, we have less support from home. There's less structure. There's more broken families, more diverse home families, some grandparents raising children, some in foster care. My teacher has to wear many different hats now: nurse, counselor, advocator. There are different ways to approach learning and ways we present our lessons. We have to understand that each child is different and the way they learn is not the same as the child next to them. What would you tell someone right now that is thinking about becoming a teacher? There are two things that you have to be a good teacher. You have to be patient and flexible, and you have to think about how you will teach and the environment that you're going to be teaching in. Go into that with an open mind and understand that just because you get your degree, you don't stop learning. Some days I learn more from my students than I've ever learned in one of my college classrooms. Just because you've got your degree doesn't mean you stop learning. What is the one thing you would change to help kids learn better? I think that we should look at the whole child when we look to educate them: social, emotional, academic, and spiritual. All of these needs must be met so that the child is sent out into the world as an adult, ready to deal with the world that they're growing up in. Because as you can see, especially with the COVID-19 issue and all of the issues with that we are dealing with in the news today, our students need to be prepared for that. They need to be ready to deal with real world issues. And that's my 7 questions.